caffeinated. Excuse me. That's probably something I shouldn't have done directly into the microphone. Let's actually just set another start point here. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the 2-Hour Track Challenge. My name is Ben_Burns. Today, we're going to be making a song in 2 hours or less, which is the plan for most of these. I'm going to run with Splice again, and I keep saying it, but I'm going to try to make a chill loop this time. Down tempo drum loop. I'm not hearing anything. Nice. It kind of is, and I'm not trying for it to be. Why are these so quiet? Now, you see, the problem is if I try to make a high energy song, it will 100% fail. And that's kind of the weird thing. Like if I try to do that stuff, it'll fall apart. Okay, this is the other one I got. I have like so many tokens now. Yeah, I have 408 credits. Jeez. Ugh, no. That's fine. Because there's a couple things that I want to do. First, actually, let's just start the timer and get rolling. First, let's make a down-tempo song again, maybe. We'll see. There. Because one thing I really want to do is I want to use those wind chimes. And I haven't really had a chance to do that yet because every song I make is just like... and so forth. That's my interpretation of upbeat music, apparently. Yes, Ben Burn Ross is tier 2 now. And remember to save as the low tier. Hey, Void Bomb, how's it going, man? Because I... beatbox. That was not good beatboxing, but thank you. So a couple things that I was thinking of. First of all, let's start with what I want to try to do. Wind chimes. I don't want the glass one. I want the medium metal one. Yes, carbonic. Technically, I guess they are heavy metals, but... You sure you weren't? And now my piano's not working for some reason. Hello? Why isn't my piano working? Maybe I got it too caffeinated. Honestly, not a whole lot fell on the piano, so... That's weird. Oh, there's my pedal. Half-Life Randomizer. You played everything Zen. Okay, so I'm going to toss this in here. And we're going to try to find... Because these seem to be tuned in some way, so... School in 2 days. That's awesome, dude. Something to be proud of. Oof. Oofa doofa. Yeah, I can't do math apparently. -9. Cool. Okay, because I just wanted something that would be kind of background noise-ish. We're trying to tread new ground here, or at least explore some new territory. So, no. Assign color. I'm trying to stay organized too, and that's not happening apparently. That's kind of cool. Jank, if this if this stream is going to be all wind chime puns, I'm going to have to put you in the corner. I don't know if I can handle that for 2 hours. Hell yeah. Oh, you guys are all terrible. I love it.
Remember to save.
Hey, everybody, remember to save. Yeah, maybe tropical. Banana man. So this is just a loop that I grabbed, and I don't know if I'm a huge fan of it, but let's mess with it a bit. So I like a lot of this, except for these bits. Said remember to. Yeah, so I think we're going to try to do something more down-tempo, more chill. And see where that goes. So I don't think there's any difference between these, so I'm just going to do this, and then I can Z-Game Editor on it, video editor with FL Studio. Yeah, of course I still... Well, if you have an FL license, it doesn't go away, so... Yes, I still have my license. Yeah, I've heard good things about that. I don't know much about it, to be honest. But I'm not against giving it a look sometime. Right? It's like, what are you guys doing? Ugh, this should not be on Beats. sneeze. No shit, really? Excuse me. Oh, man. Thank you, sweetie. Okay, we're almost there. We're just doing some chopping because chopping's the most fun you can have with drums. What's going on with Patreon now? Ugh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, you could probably get in touch with them and be like, hey, dummies, stop sending me this stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna line some of these transients up a little bit better, just because that way. Actually, let's just go like this. Boop. Right? Like the thing with those like marketing things that they send is it's like, yeah, if you're already successful, here's how to become more successful. It's like, no shit. It's just like you got to keep doing what you're doing at that point. But if you don't have that like momentum already, then it's just like, well, how do I start? Like, how do I start being successful if I'm not, already successful? And then they're just like, be successful. It's like, that's not helpful, guys. I need to know how to get my name out there, and they're not very helpful with that sometimes. And I mean, obviously they're trying to help, but they're not. Sorry, I'm just looking for some drum stuff. They're trying to help, but obviously there's a point at which they can't, and that's the same problem that we have with places like Steam. There it is, where it's like Steam can only do so much for your game, and this is for any streaming platform really, or games as a service platform. Like they can only do so much for your game, and it's on you as the creator to do the primary, push for the marketing. And I don't know if people don't understand that that's how it works, or if like they just feel like, well, it's on this big platform. Why can't Steam just push it up to the front page? Why isn't Color Jumper on the front page every day? It's like, that's not how it works. Okay, Jank. The problem with marketing is that it's really easy to understand. It just sucks. Marketing is reminding people that you exist until they buy, not even until they buy your stuff. It's just reminding people that you exist over and over and over until you take an action. And obviously you can help guide that action in some way. And there's like marketing and it's called the sales funnel, which is basically like you find people all over the internet and then you herd them into a particular part. Like, so on my Twitter, I'm like, hey, if you want to support me, go to Patreon, Spotify, or Bandcamp. And it's like taking all of these disparate places and pushing people into a certain one, which benefits me. Yeah. That's like, so it's true, and I wish it wasn't. And the worst part is that doesn't really work ever. Or if it does, it doesn't really like, it's not very effective. No. Yeah. But okay, and here's, oops, I don't have a name for this yet. Here's a very direct example, and this isn't even like marketing in like any particular directed way. Christine and I have been watching Flight of the Conchords, and in one of the scenes last night, they were in a Chinese food restaurant, and then I was like, oh dang, I should have some Chinese food tomorrow, and I did. I mean, that's essentially what marketing is, where there's an association between seeing something and being like, oh yeah, I like that. And then when I make that connection, I'm like, I should have that. I know exactly where I'm going to go, because it's a place that I like. So that's literally what marketing is. I don't know if I'm going to use this. Actually, yeah, I am going to use this. Let's get Ben a name. And that's basically what it is. It's creating an association long enough for people to understand or have that kind of, I hate to say Pavlovian, but it's the Pavlovian response, of being like, you hear something and you think that. This is actually a really cool like pad, but I'm gonna beat the crap out of it. So, yep, exactly. You keep reminding people that you exist, and stuff happens. Actually, that's already in tune. That's not. And I mean, the problem arises is that everybody's literally trying to do that at the same time. So you have to find a way to do your thing better than other people's. Ugh. That sounds horrifying, Fen. I don't know if I like that. I also think that the echo on this is a little harsh. I don't know. 2019, yeah. It's like, and that's the, I mean, I got kind of off on a tangent there, but marketing is hard. And that's the thing, marketing's not hard. It's just a lot of work. It's almost as much work as making the product you're trying to market, if not more. And that's why when people say, you know, what's the best way to get my name out there? My best answer is to just do it consistently forever. Oops. Because if you do something forever, didn't hit that button very well. Because if you're continually doing something and you're always posting about it, you're always talking about it, you will grow a fan base. And I mean that's the best way I can describe what the 2-hour track challenge is for me. It's a way for me to talk about this stuff and be a part of things, but it's also a consistent way for me to create content every week that I can then share with people. Exactly. And I actually there was a conversation on Twitter about this 2 nights ago, I think, where somebody asks, like, is your online presence more personal or professional? And I felt that was kind of a loaded question, because in my case, it's both, where my persona, for lack of a better word, online is basically me. And what I do is I just be me online. Like, some people have a character, some people have a bit that they do when they stream or when they make content, and it's just like, no, I just make content. So when I do pivot, when I do various things outside of what I normally do, it feels natural because I'm just doing what I do normally. And that's like the most valuable thing for me, is that I don't have to try when I'm making this stuff. And that doesn't mean that it's not hard. Like, I seriously stress out every Wednesday because I don't know what I'm going to do. And I think that's part of the fun, but it's also part of the stress and what makes it good. And that's a completely different topic.
Remember to save.
Hey everybody, remember to save. I'm not going to use that sample. I'm going to try to find something else real quick. But it's like the ability to just not have to worry about is it not working, or are you just not saying it right? It's working for me. That's weird. Or I thought you guys were subscribed. That's fine. I'm so mad at you guys now. Ugh. No, dude. Seriously. It's okay. I'm not. I have no. Hey. Toxic, thank you so much. Here, I'll even turn on the party lights for you. There you go. Yeah, I appreciate that, though. I genuinely do. It means a lot to me to have that kind of support. And I mean, that's so 90s. Then part of me wants to be like, just wants to be like, oops, where'd that song? There it is. Just be like, what's the tempo on this? 87. I mean, it kind of works. Let's get rid of the stupid poopy low end. What was I saying? subscription part included Twitch subs. Oh, yeah. And it's like, seriously, I think I was talking about support before, and I don't do this stuff for money. And I think that's another big differentiation between like some of the other streamers out there. And I'm not trying to say that I'm better than anybody else. Like, that's obviously not true. But like, but the ability for me to essentially just be my own, like, be my own captain with this stuff, is really, really important to me. And I know a while ago on my Patreon, I was talking about like a bunch of stuff, and I wrote down, I mean, you can't read it, but I wrote down a big list of what I want to do creatively. I was having a bit of a crisis of creativity, a crisis of faith. And I talked about that before. The Go Giver. I think I had that on my, I think I have that on my Amazon list. I don't think. Because I can't remember. I can't remember if I read that book or not. It's entirely possible that I've read it. Simply because there's definitely some other books that I've read that are similar to that. Something, I can't remember his first name, but his last name's Cleon. He has a book called Show Your Work, which is incredibly valuable to me, because he talks about why it's more important to show your process, especially in the age of media like streaming, YouTube, all that other stuff, because people want to learn. People want to learn how things work. And if you can help teach people, then you will be not only a better creator for it, because you'll be able to look at your process from a different perspective. Austin Cleon, thank you. You'll be able to look at your own process from a different perspective of somebody who's learning it, but you'll also be able to help people and grow your audience because of it. I don't know if I like this. It's very good, Toxic. It's worth buying. Because people want to learn. People love to learn. I don't think I like this. Yeah, I'm going to get rid of that. And if you can help enable people, they'll be appreciated. Like, I still get people, I put out the How to Use FamiTracker series like 3 years ago, and I still get people commenting on those videos and even finding me on Twitter and being like, hey, thanks for this stuff. It helped me out. And like, I make like $4 a month from YouTube revenue off of that series. So it's not like I'm becoming wealthy off of it, but that's not the point. The point is that it's a passive way to grow my audience by doing stuff that I love. Thanks. Ales. Or alls. Ales or alls. But you're the official one. That's the important part. Hey! Thank you so much for that follow. I really appreciate it. Let's get you some smooth piano. Kales. Or Kales, yeah. Official Kales. There we go. Yeah. I'm going to have to boost this up. Kales. I think I talked about this before, but there's an artist who goes under the name Minnesota who lives in California. And I'm just like, why? At least represent the proper state, you know? So I got like an alternative there that I might use. I don't know where I'm going to go with this. But yes, thank you, Kales. The Californian artist, Minnesota, yes. But what was I saying? So yeah, being able to help people out. Tennyson. Really? I'll have to look that up. I'm trying to do some chill stuff. Over the past like 2 or 3 months, I've tried so hard to make chill music, and it always turns out to be like this kind of mid-tempo electronic kind of upbeat stuff, and I'm trying very hard to like limit myself this time. I do need some like claps or something here. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, see, I don't want to go with an 808 or 808 inspired. I want to get one of those. You're stealing all my energy. I want to get one of those claps that sound like 30 people clapping at the same time, so it's all staggered. I can make my own, but I'm also lazy and there's a clock ticking, so. Excuse me. Actually, these aren't that bad either. I could also put like a chorus effect. Oh, Jesus, no. Some of these are weird. There's the clock ticking. Yeah, it's all good. Actually, that's not bad at all. That'll be good enough for now. I will be streaming until the clock ticks down to 0. But I also stream most weekends as well. So if you are interested, you can always pop in there. There's a bunch of VODs on my channel as well. I've been trying to save them on there. So if you want to check out any of the prior 2-hour track challenges, last week was really cool. So yeah, hope to see you around again, man. Thank you for the follow. I'm going to have to mess around with this a bit. There we go. That's a little better. Oh, man. Yeah, thank you. It means a lot. Hopefully this song actually goes somewhere and it's not just like an 8-bar loop or a 4-bar loop. I might, let's go back into these and yeah, I like these better when they're not, because I've got a lot. There we go. Okay, so where's this going? I think at this point, yeah, we're about a half hour in. We got a solid loop. We need to kind of figure out a narrative for this song now. Like, what is this? It feels like kind of waiting for something. Feels like, obviously, it feels like just like chilling out. I'm gonna extend this out to a. Sure, I'll put that over on my thing. Yeah. I have it up right here, which seems to be a YouTube recording of a YouTube recording, which maybe that's just the album art, which is funny. Yeah. I gotta zoom in. So this would be I think that should work. Okay, I also want to mess with this a little bit too because I can't be trusted with anything fun. This is Ableton. I almost said FL Studio. This is Ableton Live, which I particularly like, but I know that it's kind of
Remember to save.
Hey, everybody, remember to save. Yeah, this is Ableton. Ooh, that's the wrong chord. I went a little too ham on this, didn't I? Yeah, I can't handle light theme in most things anymore just because my black withered soul can't stand the light. No, it just hurts my eyes. Yeah. I mean, a lot of what I write, and this is kind of an Achilles heel on my part, is a lot of it's kind of just the minor and then the 6-layered minor, which is beautiful, but I use it a lot, and I'm using it here though as well. But I'm starting here. So I think it's working really well. For the most part, pizza, yeah. Hope you're doing well. Also, hello. I guess I should have started with that. Yeah. Okay, let's have fun with these hats a little bit. You can't go wrong with triplets. Nah, this is different. I'm trying to figure what mood this is. You know, like every song has a mood. Go even further with layering. Milo loves chocolate. I like your name, Milo. I think I said that last time. Yeah, I definitely can see a little bit more layering on the top. Not very well. Plus, apparently my microphone's not plugged in, so that would cause problems. Hey, Arcade. Modulation on its roads. I have not. Yeah, this is kind of just the default. I haven't messed with this. I need to find an XLR cable real quick. I don't know. It's not plugged in back there either. What the hell? I recently rearranged my studio. You might as well just keep this playing so you're not just listening to nothing. I don't know where my XLR cable went. That kind of sucks. Ottawa. Heck yeah. I need, like, literally... Wait, what the hell's this plugged into? Yeah, I'm missing... I mean, and I could get out of here, Windows. This is why you should always be prepared and not running in circles trying to find cables when you are in the middle of a project. I mean, I have the Allura pack, which is... I keep hearing it all over the place, I think, since it got, like on sale. That's not what I want. Those are the actual. I mean, that could be good. Oh, these are the actual, I don't know why these all sound this. Yeah, I haven't used it in a while, Arcade. I figured I'd bust it out again. I need to make this sound a little less robotic. But yeah, I layer it with something, and that should be better, but I don't think I've modified this either yet. I'm glad to hear that, Em. I don't know if this is going to work, but... It's so quiet now. I don't know what I did differently. Nope. What it sounds like when you like remove all the expression from this vocal sample, it sounds like Final Fantasy VI. Was it 6? Yeah, Final Fantasy VI. Especially like this kind of stuff. Which honestly is stylistically kind of cool. Doesn't seem to affect the vote. It's getting there. It's kind of a cool lead. It's not anything like super fancy, but that's okay. What I want to do is repeats 1, rate real dang fast. Offset. Can I just do octaves? Is that what I'm doing here? I thought that I could just set this to do octaves, because basically I just want... That's not working. It's okay. Take care, Toxic. Have a good night. Oh, because it flippin' put it on the wrong thing. Because I'm a genius. That's what I wanted. Yeah. Maybe instead of 30 or 64. Trevor's so loud. Okay, so I have to make sure that these notes don't overlap now, which is fine. It's kind of the problem with programming the notes in layers like this. It messes things up a little bit when it comes to cool. That's too loud. I've had experiences like that before too, where it's just like you're in the parking lot of some kind of restaurant or something, and like the other dude pulls up and pulls out his synthesizer or whatever. It's like, okay, like I got like $100 or something. And it's like it feels real weird. That's cool though. I don't buy as much hardware as I used to, or as I should, I guess is probably a better way of putting that. Oh, it's gonna be really loud. Nice.
Remember to save.
Get that pluckier. There we go. I'm not a big fan of that delay. I'm going to go with Valhalla delay. Yeah, man. Thanks so much for hanging out, Cals, with 2 Z's. Yeah, it'll be on my YouTube channel tonight or tomorrow, I think. Hopefully the rest of it turns out good. I need to figure out like a B section and a couple other things. But thanks for swinging by, man. I appreciate it. There we go. I need it once every 4 bars now. Nice. Microbrutes sounds so much fun. Like I've seen a lot of people use them in videos. Okay, we have to actually turn this into a song now. I mean, if I really wanted to be sneaky, I could go like this. I could like turn this into a major. But I don't think that really fits. And I keep talking about like narrative in a song. And the way that I usually like write this stuff is I have some kind of vision of what's happening in the song in my mind. Oh, dude, that's cool. Yeah. So I'm just like trying to figure out. It sounds like kind of waiting for something. I mean, sometimes I try to take like what's going on outside right now. It's like finally warm out. It's like spring breeze. got to keep that. I actually kind of want to mess around with that a little bit more. Yeah, Valhalla Delay is amazing. It came out a couple weeks ago, and I've used it like a lot since then. I don't want to lose that much low end, or mid-range, low end on this instrument. Excuse me. It's like one thing I'm thinking of is like dust motes in like sunlight. I don't know why I have that vision where they just kind of swirl around and don't really have a particular direction. It's just too loud. I do, Milo. I post them on YouTube. I have a compilation of both all of the songs and all of the streams on YouTube. Let me find the link for you real quick if you're interested in checking some of them out. Although, yeah, I got it. I'm missing a couple on here. I think the YouTube, yeah. Well, Pizza, if you wanted to, you could find a link of all the streams. So I'm missing a couple on that playlist right now. For some reason, YouTube decided not to add them, so I just need to figure that out. I need to figure out why YouTube's being a butt. Sorry, I didn't mean to take that away from you. I just have it. I have it as a shortcut, so it's easy for me to grab. But if you wanted to find, I don't know if Milo, you were looking for the list of finished songs or the list of streams. But if you want the list of streams, Pizza can find that for you. Oh no, Fen. 2 foods. Now what? I don't know if I'm going to use this for anything, but now I have it. This is like definitely a lead. It should be up here. Outside. Yeah, and that's kind of why I wanted to kind of call this song like Dust Motes or Summer Breeze or something, because that's really kind of what I'm feeling right now, because I got the windows open finally. I got an hour left though, so I have to actually start like arranging this song and stop dicking around with this 8-bar loop. So I'm thinking we'll take this. This will kind of be the main thing, and maybe we'll do like a B section over here or something. Thank you, Pizza. Maybe it'll just be kind of a chill jam with this. I can fix that up a little bit because I have some overlapping notes that don't trigger. Excuse me. I think this is probably the right call. I might just call this one Summer Breeze. It's kind of a cheesy name, but it also kind of reminds me of it a little bit. Oh, thanks, Arcade. What was my last submission? It was Zen. Oh, that was like the Disaster Piece inspired one? I can't remember. Hey, Squishy Sprite, how are you? It's been a while. Squishy Sprite. Hope you've been well. That's not the notes I wanted to play. Ugh. Met on Amiga Bill's stream. Have you mucked around with Amiga and MIDI? Not really, though I would like to. There's a lot of things that I would like to do, like learn how to do. It's mostly a time issue more than anything else. That's not a good excuse, though, to be honest. And thank you, Pizza. I appreciate that. Because I don't always know what I'm talking about, and sometimes you guys know more than I do. Okay. There's a couple, yeah, it's like this, my finger fell off the key. Like a professional does. You know, it was an intentional grace note and not me slipping off the keyboard like a drunken old man. Oh. Where is that XLR cable? Ha! Now where does this plug in? How do computers work? Okay, so now... Hello? Oh, let's try again. Hello? There we go. Problem is I don't have auto-tune and there's a cat howling in the background. But I can. Hey, don't put it past me. Okay, let's rearrange the desk a little bit here. Or let's just pop this off. Who needs that? Who needs a mouthpiece on your instrument? One memory or 1 meg of chip. Excuse me, chip memory. So I'm just going to improv here. We'll see what happens.
Remember to save.
Trevor, god damn it. How much of that meowing Oh my god, Trevor. Oh man. Nope. Nah. You lost my groove, Trevor. Okay. Damn, Trevor. Oh my god. That was really funny, but come on. Oh man. This is nothing. Okay, so now I can go in here and I can mess it all up, which is kind of the point. Like, I didn't want to keep this the way it was. I don't want to frequency shift it though. That's my bad. I shouldn't change the delay while it's playing. Yeah. So it's not gonna fit in this song. But like I said, I was watching I was watching Flight of the Conchords with my wife last night, and I had to grab this sample. It's not going to fit, but I still want to play it in here because it's going to be so out of place that it'll be pretty funny. But I have to make it sound good first, you know. Hey, Em, what's up? I'm just screwing around now.
I heard one rapper chopped this guy's whole body off. Just left a dick behind.
What do you mean they chopped off his dick?
No, I mean they held his dick and chopped his whole body off. That's all he was in the end. A dick.
It's such a stupid quote.
I heard of one rapper chopped this guy's whole body off. Just left a dick behind.
What do you mean they chopped off his dick?
No, I mean they held his dick and chopped his whole body off. That's all he was in the end. A dick.
I wonder if any of these would work. This is from the movie Equilibrium. It's not very good. I gotta go in and tell Ableton to stop warping my shit, though.
What's the point of your existence?
Well, maybe.
Because you've never done it, you can never know it. But it's as vital as breath. And without it, without love, without anger, without sorrow, breath is just a clock ticking.
That's actually not bad. Obviously, we'd have to chop it up a little bit more to make it fit, and not do it during the solo. I really liked this quote. Equilibrium is a movie that came out a couple years after The Matrix, I think, which is essentially Tom Cruise's version of The Matrix. Which, again, it's not a bad movie. It's just you have to kind of check your brain at the door, because it's not it's not one that really makes any sense if you think too hard.
What's the point of your existence?
To feel. Because you've never done it, you can never know it.
Oblivion is also another one. It's like I enjoy these movies, but I also don't I don't expect to be enriched by them in some way. I guess that's the best way of putting it. I think they're good movies, but
To feel. Because you've never done it, you can never know it.
I'm just gonna try to do this. Yeah, a little. Oops.
To feel. Because you've never done it, you can never know it. But it's as vital as breath. And without it, without love, without anger, without sorrow, breath is just a clock ticking.
Honestly, that could work. That gamer Ben.
To feel. Because you've never done it, you can never know it.
We could also
To feel. Because you've never done it, you can never know it.
I don't know. A matrix though, a shift matrix, yeah. I'm about 50-50 on this. I'm not sure if I like it yet, because it's going to be a lot of messing around.
To feel. Because you've never done it, you can never know it. But it's as vital as breath.
Because there's a lot of...
But it's as vital as breath. And without it, without anger,
Well, especially voiceovers that are like stolen. I mean, sampled.
without love, without anger.
So what I'm going to have to do, I think I'm going to try. I'm going to have to basically kind of cut this apart and then put it back together because there is a... I'm curious. And I think that this would definitely elevate the song.
Breath is just a clock ticking.
Because I really like that, and it seems to fit the style. Although...
Breath is just a clock ticking.
Although, like, as far as like a chill, it kind of changes the vibe a little bit of the song. Technically, no. That's my best advice.
Feel, because you've never done it, you can never know it.
Technically, no, you shouldn't.
Feel,
But honestly, it's not like this is giving away spoilers for the movie. It's not like it's yeah.
feel, because you've never done it, you can never know it.
So what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to get essentially room noise for this loop, so it's always in the background, and then I can try to crop it out of this so it'll be a little less obvious. Oh, come on. Ableton Y. There we go.
Feel, because you've never done it, you can never know it.
Yeah, exactly. This would fit under fair use just because, for one, it's not like spoiling the movie in any particular way, and it's a short clip.
Feel,
I'm gonna try to make this work. I've been holding on to this one for a while, actually. I'm gonna lower the compression though.
feel, because you've never done it, you can never know it. But it's as vital as breath. Feel, because you've never...
Oh, that's not gonna work. This will. So this is more of a technical hurdle to overcome more than a creative one, and that's okay.
Feel, because you've never done it, you can never know it. But it's as vital as breath.
So I'm going to have to add my own reverb to this because I don't want to add reverb to the lower end, just the high end.
Feel, because you've never done it, you can never know it. But it's as vital as breath. And without it, without love, without anger,
A CD or vinyl mostly. Yeah. Yeah, and this eventually will get on to Spotify, and at that point I might take it out.
breath is just a clock ticking.
Also, I can probably chop some of this.
But it's as vital as breath. And without it,
Yeah, see.
without love, without anger, without sorrow, because you've never done it, you can never know it.
See, we can condense this down, and that might help as well.
Feel,
Because the big problems I have now are these gaps, and these gaps basically create like a discontinuity between...
because you've never done it, you can never know it. Without love, breath is just a clock ticking.
That's better. Nope, gotta touch butts. There you go.
Feel, because you've never done it, you can never know it. Without love, breath is just a clock ticking.
this at the end here for a little extra noise. Fade that out, fade that across. So I guess we should name this song like Ticking.
Ticking feel.
Need a long gap of silence. I know there's one in here. So, yeah, yep. It helps. This helps give the song a little bit more. I should have cropped a little bit more off, huh, Ben? There we go.
Breath is just a clock. Ticking.
I already gave a warning against puns.
Feel.
Remember to save.
You'll never know it
Remember to save, everybody.
without love. Breath is just a clock. Ticking.
That's all he was in the end. A dick.
Feel. Because you've never done.
I'm gonna find a place for that. Like when I captured that, I looked it up online, and somebody had already made like a really generic dubstep song with that sample in it. But I still want to make something. Oh, sorry if you've been getting an echo. I've had the microphone live. This one? This sample is from the movie Equilibrium.
You've never done it. You.
It's a movie where emotions have been outlawed, and anybody who feels emotions gets executed, basically. And there are rebels who collect art because art is the only way to feel emotions. It's not bad. It's just not great. It's a good movie. I enjoy it. But it's definitely on the bad movies sliding scale, but bad in an enjoyable way. Apparently pizza, yes.
Feel. Because you've never done it, you can never know it without love. Breath is just a clock. Ticking. Feel.
Press F to feel, yes.
Feel. Because you've never done it, you can never know it without love. Breath,
Why are you so quiet?
love. Breath is just a clock. Ticking. Ticking. Ticking.
Okay, we're getting there. We have one emotion, yes. Although we are running out of time. And this song is not very long. Granted, this is like the structure of the song right here. So we can do an intro, an outro. I guess we should save it. That would be cool. Just to make sure, copy all and save. So we need to create an intro to this. That'll help. Remember to have emotions. I feel like this is a very cool little jam, but it doesn't have... It doesn't have, like, juice. It's missing the juice, guys. Just kind of trying to think of some kind of intro here. Yeah, something like that. So yeah, we can actually push this out a little bit more, which I think will be good. That's like the bass is pretty much the same. I need to start creating some like variation with some of this stuff too, because right now it's all very samey, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it helps to create a little bit more yeah. I'm gonna have to fix that. Okay. So one of the problems I had here is I have the pedal down, but I'm also playing notes. So I'm gonna have to I missed something. Wikipedia article for wind chime, a second picture, a picture of... Oh, that's cool. I'm not going to look at that right now. But I will later. I think that... Mad solo, yeah. I don't disagree with that. I mean, we could also do like a little preview here.
Breath is just a clock. Ticking, 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 ticking. Breath is just the clock ticking.
Still feels like it's missing something, you know? Well, aside from that. I'm not a fan of that. I'm going to re-record that. Yep. Yep. Alright, let's just forget to breathe. That's cool too. Yeah, and that's what I was talking about. I need to do some variations on the percussion and stuff because right now it's a little bland. So basically, I'm going to mark all of this as red because I need to go through and make it better. Yeah.
To feel, because you've never done it, you can never know it. Without love, breath is just a clock. Ticking, ticking, ticking,
That fixes that a little bit.
to feel, because you've never done it, you
Yep. Yeah.
to feel, because you've never done it, you can never know it. Without love, breath is just a clock. Ticking, 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 ticking,
Let's try that again.
to feel, because you've never done it, you can never know it. Without love, breath is just a clock. Ticking, 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 ticking.
I have additive on, which is going to mess everything up. So let's try again.
To feel, because you've never done it, you can never know it.
Right chord would help too.
To feel, because you've never done it, you can never know it. Without love, breath
A little too
is
loud,
just
that's
a
okay.
clock. Ticking, ticking, ticking.
Yep. Okay. We're going to fix this up a little bit. Should be good. That was a deep cut from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Kinda.
Because you've never done it, you can never know it. Without love, breath is just a clock. Ticking, 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 ticking.
And honestly, I don't mind if this is a bit of a shorter song. But let's like, oh my God, Ableton, come on, work with me.
Remember to save.
Hey everybody, remember to save. Remember that saving thing? Got to do that once in a while. Whoop, a little too, oh jeez. A little too short and a little too loud. Reminds me of some of my ex-girlfriends. Okay. Okay, so there's a couple things I want to do. I gotta get back in gear though. So let's add a ride cymbal to this second bit here, because ride cymbals make everything better. It's a fact. Like, you have Carbonic to thank for that one. I believe he was the one that created the GIF for that. But yes, I really like that one a lot. Okay, so then we can go like this. This will be the outro. So it's a little bit of what I want to do now is I just want to make sure that the song actually ends, which, you know, is a laudable goal. Let's not add complexity to that. Let's just add an auto filter. Boop, boop. And then we'll just have this go like this. I don't know if I want to go that route. I kind of do. I kind of don't. Okay, so we got a lot of red to fix. That's okay. It might be easier just to create a new instrument for leads for this. That way I'm not messing around with a whole lot of stuff.
It's just the clock ticking.
Uh, 80% of the way there. Thank you. Yeah, I like that. I need to find a way to differentiate it, which is why I'm going to add like some chorusing, some other stuff to it. A little early, but that's okay. It's a little dense down here.
It's just the clock ticking.
I can't get enough
Hey
of
everybody,
these.
Soapy's
Oh my
here.
God.
Reminding you to wash your
Why
boy.
do you do that? Why do you do that? Thank you, Fen. I'm going to have a heart attack one of these days. Oh my God. Oh, you don't have to apologize. I do that very intentionally. But dang, I'm never prepared for it.
It's just the clock ticking.
Okay, so these need to go back into like the backing track status. So I need to bring these down a little bit. I'm digging this part though. So I need to fix this part up. I need to fix this part up. I got 15 minutes. We got plenty of time. The chords, I think I'm okay with. Honestly, I don't think I need to bring the melodica up anymore. Unless I'm just doing like reinforcing chords, which I might do just like one or two just to help. I don't know. We'll see. Nah. I don't think that's necessary. Nah. I was thinking about doing something like that. I wanted to get this stuff done first before I messed with like the music theory stuff of it. Just because I don't want to have the song like half finished, which could happen, but unlikely. Yeah. So I want to do like some stuff like that, but I have to find the right moments in here. So that's a huge old mess. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just kind of messing with rhythmic stuff right now because I really like the bass line and I don't want to go like off the rails with it too much. Oh, why did it start there? Ableton is not working with me right now. I'm going to try one or two things. Just make sure I'm not messing up anything else over here.
It's just the clock ticking.
Okay, that should be good. I'm not... Ugh, there's all this too, but I don't think there's a whole lot I can do at this point. Yeah, I like it too. Just messing with stuff, making things a little different. It's not like groundbreaking, but it's enough to make it.
Remember to save.
Ooh, that means I got like 10 minutes left. Yeah, that's no good.
To feel, because you've never done it, you can never know it. Without love, breath is just a clock, ticking, 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 ticking.
Yeah. Okay, what do we got here? Honestly, I don't mind keeping that pretty stable. I'm going to run through this real quick, but... It's just, I'd rather cut stuff out than add more. If you know what I mean. Why aren't you doing what I want you to? There we go. That sounds like crap. I mean, we could start getting kind of nutty with this stuff and being like, ch-ch-ch-ch-ch-ch. But then it just sounds like we're using like a beat repeater, which kind of sucks. And I don't mind, it's like, I don't mind this stuff being like kind of off center. That makes me happy, really. And then we need like a reverse symbol here to bring it in. What's the ride I'm using? Can I just extract this from, I don't think I can just pull this out, unfortunately. Or where is this? Nope. Cancel. Samples. Just want that. There you go. It's good to have these the same, because then it kind of creates some continuity. Okay. We gotta lengthen that up, and then nope. I do have a custom alarm that some people enjoy, but thankfully I don't need anything to help pressure me to finish this. I have enough pressure right now as it is, so it's all good. We've had some really good conversations this time around, though. I really love talking about, like, being an artist and the difficulties that that entails. That's gonna be too loud.
Because you've never done it, you can never know it. Without love, breath is just a clock. To feel, because you've never done it, you can never know it. Without love, breath is just a clock. Ticking, 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 ticking.
Okay, that should be good. Yeah, 3 minutes left. Dang it. I didn't get as much as I wanted to on this, but I guess we're going to call these good. I do want to get a small drum fill in here, though. And oof doofa. We'll see. I might go a minute or two over doing this because I think that it's important enough to do. Where is my brushed drums sample pack? I think I want the other one. No. There was like a particular rhythm that I wanted. Because I think like layering the clap on with another layering the clap with a brushed drum stroke would actually be really cool. It's going to be a little work, and I think we're going to go over time a little bit, but that's okay. This just has to be super quiet. Where is it? Ugh, that's not it at all. So yeah, we're going to go a little over time. That's okay. We can hear the cool alarm sound. Cool, not really being accurate, but I'm just watching the clock so it doesn't scare me. Nah, here it is.
Alarm, beep, alarm, beep, beep, alarm, 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 beep, alarm, alarm.
Yeah. We'll go a little over. That's fine. Well, that's not my fault, Em. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, you said the same thing, where it's just like you've been dealing with stuff, and dealing with stuff sucks. I know all too well what that's like, and I'm sorry to hear that, but hopefully things will get better soon. Sometimes it just takes time to kind of reconfigure. That's pretty close to what I was looking for. A little change there. Let's listen to the whole thing. I like this intro. I don't do intros often enough. I'm just like, here's the song, enjoy it. It just needs a saturator on it.
Breath is just a clock ticking.
That's better. I mean, compared to like last week's song, this is super chill. Which is okay, that's kind of what I was going for. Yeah, I know. I get these expectations for myself.
To feel, because you've never done it, you can never know it. Without love, breath is just a clock ticking, 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 ticking.
It's too much there. Got some issues here, but we can fix that. Need EQ on this.
Breath
Hey everybody, remember to save. That turned out pretty cool. Okay, I think we are good. I might take another quick pass at it after the stream's done. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out today. This was a ton of fun. As I mentioned earlier on in the stream, this song will be available on the YouTubes. Unfortunately, all of my macros are still broken because I have not recreated them yet. So I can't really link that stuff without typing it out. But if you go to youtube.com/Ben_Burns, that's BURNES, you can find all of the other 2-hour track challenges there. Twitter.com/Ben_Burns, and of course Patreon.com/Ben_Burns, which will allow you to download this song very shortly after this stream is completed, as well as the 180 other 2-hour track challenges. There's a shitload of 2-hour track challenges now, guys. Also, twitch.tv/Ben_Burns. Yes. Although, since you're already here, I think you got kind of figured that one out already. But yeah, if you feel the need to support me, there are other avenues to do that. And as always, you can go to discord.abstractionmusic.com, which I will type in the chat, to join the super cool community where a lot of cool music stuff happens. So if you are a musician and you want to hang out with other cool people, or really just an artist, you don't have to be a musician if you don't want to be, go over there and hang out, because there's a lot of fun people there and it's always a good time to chat with new people. I think that's everything I got for today. We can see if there's anybody out there, excuse me, that's actually streaming so you can raid somebody. But yeah, these are all recommended channels. That's like the people that I follow are the people that I trust rating. So I think we're just gonna hold off for now, and I'll just send you off into the ether. But until next time, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. It's been a ton of fun, and I hope to see you next time. Bye. Boop. Yeah, we got the music back on there. I'm going to turn it down a little bit, though. Yeah, it's super fun. I'm super glad that you all hung out. And I'll see you later. I waved at the camera. Goodbye. I don't know why.